Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to my little messy corner abode. I didn't really want to clean up today. I usually tidy when I'm about to film a video, but we're gonna keep this one realistic because, as you can tell by the title, I kind of just wanted to talk about life and draw with you guys. I also need to do some illustrations for my illustration class, so I figured this would be a good time to kind of do both, I guess, and catch up with you. In my illustration class, we spend about 30 minutes to an hour of the 3-hour class drawing other famous artists' work, which sounds kind of like counterintuitive, like it wouldn't make you more creative, but seeing how other people choose to draw things actually really helps. Some of these pages are a lot better than others. Some of them are absolutely terrible. Last weekend, I actually had one of the largest things in my Chapman graphic design career. I've done it before, but it's a portfolio review, and all of these professionals in the industry look at your portfolio and tell you what they think of it. It's kind of like speed dating, like you go one after the next and just kind of like, get their feedback. And I actually had a really positive experience, which I don't think I really talked about last year when it happened. My sophomore year, I made a YouTube video talking about my printed work of, my portfolio, but junior year I didn't. And the reason I didn't is because the portfolio review with all the professionals really scared me. It didn't go well, or at least it really overwhelmed me. But this year, I think it might have just been a combination of like improving, but also talking to professionals that were more similar to me, like jobs that I would actually like, whereas last year I just kind of like chose random people's names because there are so many different avenues in the art world and in the creative industry. Sorry for just going on this tangent. I'm definitely a lot more willing to want to share my portfolio online. But anyways, oh my god. Here are a couple more sketches. This is definitely my personal favorite page because I picked all of these off of Pinterest, whereas the other ones were kind of like my professor's choice. Doing an exercise like this, like whether you're drawing other people's work, whether you're like sketching in a museum, or just like drawing physical objects in front of you, that's like a really good way to improve your like visual hand-eye coordination, I suppose. Definitely the biggest tip I've learned from taking a class like this is it's all about blocking in shapes. You're gonna want to make the general shapes and then add the details, and that's how you get the perspectives and like the proportions right. Proportions are definitely like the hardest thing for most people, and definitely for me as well. I don't think that I'm like, above that. That's why I took this class, because I was like, I would love to improve my illustration skills. And I do think I have been able to do that because I draw for like 2 hours a week now. Before I started filming this video today, I did a really nice Headspace meditation. I just did their daily meditation, which today happened to be on self-love and like not needing other people's approval, which I was like, okay, wow, way to come at me, because like I was about to film a YouTube video and I feel like I definitely always have in my head like, how other people are going to perceive me. And then I was like, you know what, I'm not going to clean my room, because that's definitely something that I would do probably only for the people that are going to watch it, just as far as like what they're gonna think. I think it's something important to remember, because like kind of your perception of yourself is what's most important, and everyone knows that. So I guess I'm trying to get better at that. I feel like I always go back to old photos that I didn't post because I thought I looked bad at the time, and like think that I looked good and wished that I had posted it because, I was probably just being dumb. If you don't like where your illustration is heading, I definitely recommend restarting it, because there's nothing wrong with that. I do that in class all the time. I've definitely noticed with like having this drawing class twice a week that some days are just not for drawing, and that's just how it is. I have a candle on and I'm drinking hot tea, so my bangs are getting kind of sweaty. I'm just pulling them up, just putting that out there. Now to switch from my school sketch pad, which is a Canson. This is the brand I've always purchased. I just really like the weight of the paper. I've talked about them before. More of my personal sketchbook. This one, as you can tell, has my eye logo sticker, which is from my first collection of merchandise, which is crazy to think that it was that long ago. It really doesn't feel that long. It's kind of crazy with college how much faster time has gone. It is from Strathmore, if you're curious about that, and I believe I purchased it on Amazon after having one of these and really liking it. This was actually the first notebook that I drew my emo girls like hoodie and card illustrations in. I don't know where they are, but I do know that they're in here, and I have so many sketches from projects in class that like I know exactly where like my idea came from. It's really cool. Sometimes I like sketching with a ballpoint pen, not to just like freak anyone out about like the permanence, but there's just something about it that is nice, like fluidity wise. I absolutely love hand-done typography. Like, even though my class is illustration, so I should be doing like, you know, illustrations of humans and of stuff, I still always just want to do typography. Sometimes you just need to draw really ugly stuff to get it out of your system, and then nice, pretty cool stuff will come after you get the ugly stuff out, because it just needed to go somewhere, and that somewhere was onto your page. And then it'll be gone. I think my main goal with merch in the future is definitely to create some cheaper items, like things like stickers, enamel pins, buttons, you know, fun stuff like that, because we all love stickers and buttons and pins. Like, everything I have is like so decorated. I love tiny little trinkets and stuff. I also really love selling art prints because, like, hello, I love art and I consider myself an artist, and I love collecting art prints, and so it's really fun to sell those as well. And of course apparel is super fun, but I would like to look into more sustainable options, or at least like look into kind of like the eco-friendliness of the dyes and whatnot, because even just me getting samples tends to be a bit wasteful, so we'll see about that. I will look into it. The first page is from February 2018. This is what it looks like. There is strength in being soft. I do still believe this. If there's anything on this page that you like, or on any of these pages, I can create them into merchandise or whatever you guys like. Yeah. There's a nice little selfie that I drew. This is from the Alex G song. I love this illustration. She's so dainty. I tried to eventually digitally draw this and it just didn't turn out, but I do still like the original. This is such a huge mood. If you know me, you know I love bread, so hello, croissant girl. She's me. I am her. Ugly drawings happen. This one says, one line drawing that I slowly hated the more I continued, and guess what? I can't tear it out, so it's still here. I love drawing jungle plants. There's just something about them that I really enjoy. Something kind of like spooky and nighttime vibes here. Spooky nighttime jungle. Here's a very angsty piece of art that is quite old. This is a cow. This is a whole page of very anatomically incorrect snakes. I discovered that I really didn't know how to draw snakes without looking at a photo. So I just created some weird ones. I really love making strange little creatures. I really like this one because it has hula hoops on, but that one's also a close second fave. Pretty safe to say that like any notebook I have either has jungle plants or like eyeballs in it. That's just like kind of what I end up drawing. These are a bunch of line drawing scribbles. Super cute. We love scribbling. I love the avocado with legs. I still really like this one. I think it would be cute in color as well. This is the page I was talking about earlier. It's really cute to look at it now. I realized this is quite long, so I'm just gonna show you a couple favorite pages now. This is a collaboration of efforts from me, Kira Brandman, and Genevieve Geller. Please follow them on Instagram. They are some of my favorite people on earth, and I absolutely love this page of my sketchbook because of them. I love this drawing. I know it's like somewhat unsettling. I think that's why I like it. I do want to do something with it at some point. I still think this one's kind of cheesy, but you know, hello, I love toast. Here are some nice crying, praying, saucy girls, some hand practice, you know. I love drawing girls. There's just something about it. So many fun like little features and accessories you can put on them. Got some more plants. We got a whole page of red here, which is so fun. This one says calm, which is shown by the really pissed off girl, which is also, you know, my inner self. A couple of these are secret, so I don't want to show them just in case they turn into something more. But I also have some sketches that I did for my project with Scarlett Turner. If you have seen it, see you next summer. Blah, 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 blah. These two truly just, if you know me, I get sinus infections all the time, and this is like just, wow, so relatable. This side is all summer things, and then this side is all fall. We love oat milk in this household. So that is a peek at some things in here. I just wanted to show you guys. Thank you for checking out my sketchbook. I would say those are like my favorite things. I probably skipped a couple just like accidentally, or if I am maybe turning them into merchandise or something in the future, because I feel like I just keep a lot of ideas in here and then store them for later usage. I have like a good fourth left. Maybe I will show you more in the future or not. I don't really know. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all in the future. I'm super sweaty now.